Climate change is not just rewriting the rules of our physical world, it's fundamentally transforming the investment landscape. Seemingly silent, it's like a tectonic shift beneath our feet, causing ripples that are felt across the globe. From the scorching heat waves that are becoming all too common, to the rising sea levels threatening coastal cities, climate change is a reality that's reshaping our lives and economies. Now let's talk economics. The global economy is a vast interconnected web, and as the climate changes, so do the threads of this web. It's a ripple effect, where the impact on one sector can have unforeseen consequences on another. For instance, think about agriculture. Unpredictable weather patterns can lead to crop failures, which in turn can drive up food prices and affect the spending power of consumers, influencing the retail sector. The list goes on. But, as the saying goes, where there's chaos, there's opportunity. And in this case, it's the opportunity for climate change adaptation. As we face this environmental challenge, societies and economies are adapting. And this adaptation is creating a whole new set of investment opportunities. Consider renewable energy. As we move away from fossil fuels, companies developing wind, solar, and other renewable technologies are poised for growth. Or think about the construction industry. As we build infrastructure to withstand more extreme weather, companies in this sector stand to benefit. And these are just a few examples. From agriculture to technology, sectors across the economy are being pushed to innovate, adapt, and evolve in the face of climate change. And for investors, this means new avenues for growth, new markets to explore, and yes, new risks to navigate. As temperatures rise, so do the opportunities for savvy investors. But it's not just about making money. It's about investing in a sustainable future, in companies that are not only profitable but also responsible. It's about recognizing that as the world changes, so must our investment strategies. And it's about understanding that the greatest investment we can make is in our planet. That the green economy is no longer a distant dream, it's a burgeoning reality. We're witnessing a paradigm shift in the global economy as we know it. As the world grapples with the reality of climate change, businesses and industries are morphing to adapt, creating a new green economy. It's an economy that's not just about profits, but also about protecting our planet. But make no mistake, there's plenty of profit potential here too. The green economy isn't a singular entity. Instead, it's a collection of diverse industries making strides in climate change adaptation. Key among these are renewable energy, electric vehicles, and sustainable agriculture. Each of these sectors offers unique opportunities for savvy investors. Let's start with renewable energy. As the world seeks to reduce its reliance on fossil fuels, companies in the solar, wind, and hydroelectric sectors are poised to reap the benefits. These are industries that are not only growing rapidly, but they're also backed by favorable government policies and increasing consumer demand. Next, we have the electric vehicle market. With major car manufacturers transitioning from gas guzzlers to electric engines, this industry is set to vroom ahead. And it's not just about car manufacturers. Companies that produce batteries, charging stations, and other related infrastructure are also part of this electric revolution. Then there's sustainable agriculture. As the global population continues to grow, the demand for food isn't going away, but traditional farming practices are often harmful to the environment. Enter sustainable agriculture, an industry that's all about producing food in ways that are kinder to Mother Earth. From organic farming to vertical farming, there are numerous investment opportunities here. The green economy is transforming the business landscape, and while it's driven by the noble goal of combating climate change, it's also creating a myriad of investment opportunities. Companies that are leading the charge in climate change adaptation are not just doing good, they're also doing well. And as an investor, you can share in their success. Investing in the green economy isn't just good for the planet, it's good for your portfolio. As the world adapts to climate change, certain stocks are poised for significant growth. We're about to dive into some of the top picks that could see significant benefits from our planet's adaptations. Let's start with the renewable energy sector. Companies like NextEra Energy and Vestas Wind Systems are riding the wave of the green revolution. As governments worldwide commit to reducing carbon emissions, these companies are at the forefront, providing clean, sustainable energy solutions. Their stocks have shown steady growth over the past few years, and this trend is expected to continue as the demand for renewable energy keeps soaring. Then we have electric vehicle manufacturers, a sector that's been on fire lately. Tesla, of course, leads the pack, but don't overlook other players like NIO and BYD. These companies are not just creating eco-friendly cars, but are also innovating in battery technology and autonomous driving. As more countries set deadlines for phasing out internal combustion engines, the future looks electric indeed. But it's not all about energy and transportation. The impacts of climate change on agriculture are significant, opening doors for companies like Beyond Meat and AeroFarms. These firms are revolutionizing the way we produce and consume food, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and water usage. As we move towards a more sustainable future, these companies are well positioned to capitalize on the growing demand for planet-friendly food options. And let's not forget the tech companies that are enabling this green transition. Firms like Enphase Energy, which specializes in solar energy solutions, or Itron, which focuses on smart resource management, are key players in this space. They're helping us do more with less, increasing efficiencies and reducing waste. These stocks represent a new frontier in investing, where profitability and sustainability go hand in hand. As we adapt to a changing climate, these companies are not just surviving, they're thriving. And for investors, that's a winning combination. The renewable energy revolution is here, and it's reshaping the investment landscape. Imagine a world powered by the sun, the wind, and the water. This is not a utopian dream, but a reality that's unfolding right before our eyes. The renewable energy sector is witnessing exponential growth, and it's making waves in the world of investing. The global renewable energy market size was valued at over $200 billion in 2021, and it's projected to reach over $800 billion by 2030. This growth is driven by a combination of technological advancements, government incentives, and increasing public awareness about the environmental impacts of fossil fuels. In this burgeoning industry, several key players are emerging. First Solar, for instance, is a leading provider of solar energy solutions with a robust pipeline of projects around the globe. NextEra Energy, on the other hand, is not only the world's largest operator of wind and solar farms, but also a pioneer in battery storage technology. These stocks, along with others in the renewable energy sector, offer potential returns that are as green as the energy they produce. However, like all investments, they come with certain risks. The renewable energy sector is heavily dependent on government policies and subsidies, which can be as changeable as the wind. Moreover, the competition is fierce and the technology is evolving at a rapid pace. But the rewards, both financial and environmental, could be immense. According to a report by the International Renewable Energy Agency, increasing the share of renewables in the global energy mix to 65% by 2050 could boost the global economy by over $12 trillion. So as an investor, the renewable energy sector presents a unique opportunity. It's a chance to ride the wave of a revolution, to contribute to a more sustainable future, and to reap potentially substantial rewards. Renewable energy stocks are a must-have for any climate-conscious investor. The future of transportation is electric and investors are taking notice. Indeed, the roar of engines is fast being replaced by the hum of electric vehicles. This transformation is not just about style or trends, it signifies a seismic shift in our approach to mobility, and the implications for investors are profound. Imagine the landscape of transportation a few years from now. Streets humming with electric vehicles, charging stations dotting every neighborhood, and a whole new infrastructure to support this electric revolution. This isn't just a pipe dream anymore, it's a reality that's unfolding right before our eyes. Companies leading this charge, like Tesla, are already making waves in the stock market. Tesla's stock price has skyrocketed over the past few years, making it one of the most valuable companies in the world. But it's not just about Tesla. Other automakers such as General Motors and Ford are also shifting gears, investing billions into their own electric vehicle divisions. The electrification of transportation is no longer a question of if, but when. But as with all investments, there's a flip side. The electric vehicle market is still young, volatile, and highly competitive. There are regulatory hurdles, technological challenges, and the ever-looming specter of market saturation. Investors must tread carefully, balancing the potential rewards with these inherent risks. But here's the thing, the world is moving towards a greener future. Governments around the globe are setting ambitious targets to cut carbon emissions. Consumer demand for electric vehicles is growing, and the technology is advancing at a pace that's hard to keep up with. All these factors are creating a perfect storm for the electric vehicle industry, and investors who get in early could ride this wave to substantial returns. If you're betting on a greener future, you can't afford to ignore the electric vehicle industry. Sustainable agriculture is not just about feeding the world, it's about investing in our future. As we venture deeper into the 21st century, the importance of sustainable farming practices becomes increasingly clear. With the global population expected to reach nearly 10 billion by the year 2050, the demand for food is set to rise exponentially. Enter the world of sustainable agriculture stocks. These are companies that are not only poised to meet this growing demand, but are also committed to doing so in a way that minimizes environmental impact. They aim to strike a balance between production and preservation, innovating in ways that enhance crop yields without depleting the Earth's resources. One such company is the agricultural biotech firm, Seed Genetics International. Their cutting-edge gene editing technology is helping to develop crops that are more resistant to disease, drought, and pests. This means less reliance on harmful pesticides and more productivity per acre, a win-win for both the planet and investors. Then there's Nutrien, the world's largest producer of potash, a key ingredient in fertilizers. Nutrien is focused on improving crop nutrition and boosting yields in a sustainable way. Its commitment to environmental stewardship and innovative agricultural solutions presents a compelling investment case. Of course, investing in sustainable agriculture is not without its risks. Fluctuating commodity prices, regulatory changes, and the unpredictable impacts of climate change can all affect the bottom line. But with risk comes potential reward. As the world shifts towards more sustainable practices, these companies are well positioned to capitalize on this trend. So if you're looking to put your money where your values are, consider sustainable agriculture stocks. They offer the chance to be part of a solution to one of the world's most pressing problems. Remember, with sustainable agriculture stocks, you're not just investing in a company, you're investing in the future of our planet. Climate-conscious investing isn't just a trend, it's a necessity. Our world is changing, and with it, the landscape of investing is evolving too. It's time to rethink our strategy and align our investments with the future we want to shape. Investing in companies that are climate-conscious is more than just good for the environment, it's good for your portfolio too. These companies are at the forefront of innovation, developing technologies and solutions that will thrive in a low-carbon economy. They're future-proofing their businesses, and in doing so, they're offering investors a chance at robust returns. But it's not just about the potential financial rewards, it's about the impact your investments can have on our planet. Every dollar you invest in a climate-conscious company is a vote of confidence in a greener, cleaner future. It's a signal to markets and policymakers that we, as investors, value sustainable practices and are willing to support businesses that prioritize the environment. So, how do we incorporate climate change adaptation into our investment strategy? It starts by looking beyond traditional sectors and exploring new ones that are poised for growth. Think renewable energy, electric vehicles, and sustainable agriculture. Then, consider the environmental, social, and governance (ESG) performance of potential investments. Companies with strong ESG scores are often better positioned to manage climate-related risks and capitalize on opportunities. But remember, climate-conscious investing isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a strategy that should be tailored to your individual financial goals, risk tolerance, and values. So, seek advice from a financial advisor who understands the nuances of sustainable investing. Climate-conscious investing is not just about making money, it's about making a difference. It's about shaping a future where the economy and the environment go hand in hand. So let's invest wisely, let's invest consciously, and let's invest for the future we want to see. Climate change is transforming our world and our economy, but with change comes opportunity. We have journeyed together through the impacts of climate change on investments, the emergence of a new green economy, and the promising stocks to watch in this era of transition. We've explored the renewable energy revolution, the future of transportation, and how we'll feed our future, all under the lens of climate-conscious investing. Each of these elements paints a picture of a world that is adapting to a changing climate, and as savvy investors, it's our job to position ourselves to benefit from these shifts. The stocks we've discussed are poised to ride the wave of climate change adaptation, creating potential opportunities for those who understand the trends and are ready to act. Investing in these stocks is not just about potential returns, it's also about supporting companies that are doing their part to create a more sustainable world. It's about aligning our financial goals with our values. So as we move forward, let's keep our eyes on these trends, stay informed, and make smart investment decisions. Remember to hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more investment insights. Together, we can profit from a greener future.